I'll be reacting to Selection Project episode 9. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Oh, yeah. Hope they handle things better in episode 9 than they did in episode 8, though. But I'll be optimistic. Alright, now it's back. Now I'm just wondering how Shizune is going to react to the whole thing. Because honestly, there's nothing that she could have done to control who was going to give her the heart, though. And saying that her getting the heart from Akari does give a bit more gravitas to Akari's music to an extent. I mean, one way of doing it would be apologizing, because what she said to our girl in the previous episode was completely uncalled for, if you ask me. I mean, seriously. With some of the stuff she insinuated in the previous episode, I'm like, yeah, that's probably the first thing Rena should do. Apologize. But hey, who knows? Who the fuck knows? Don't dare. Oh man, this, even though yes, there are things I didn't like about the previous episode. Woo-wee! The song is so damn good. But really though, with all this going on, it just feels like it overshadows the votes to keep the girls out, like two of the girls out though. That's the only thing where I'm like, where I'm kind of worrying that the final moments of the series are gonna feel a bit rushed. But who knows? Maybe the series is gonna do something absolutely unexpectedly epic, for all I know. All right, now it's back. I mean, what went down? I'm not gonna blame her for feeling nervous. Whoa! Don't tell me it's gonna. I hope it's not Akari's ghost and it doesn't follow Utterly Pride, where now you have the fucking ghost of the passed away lady. Okay, it's look like it's a dream sequence then. I was about to be absolutely worried for the series. It was going to copy the ghost plot point from Utterly Pride. I gotta admit, that's a nice way of showing you how just psychologically taken aback Rene is from the whole situation. And the animators do a great job of conveying that. The thing is, though, when it comes to acting, actors put their best look on screen. Yeah, I can see why she'd be nervous. There are even a lot of actors and actresses that look nervous too in the interview. She's got a point. Yeah. Aww. I know, she's just putting her girl on the spot and saying that. I mean, she's only has too much on her table. I mean, I'm not gonna blame her. Honestly, the whole vote plot point just feels so contrived. But who knows? Maybe they'll utilize it well. I fucking doubt it, though. It's always nice hearing the words from the motherly idol here. Quite the way I'm comparing the situation, though, but that's fucking adorable. Like, stuff like this makes her much more lovable than Shorty was to begin with. Hey, I'm not going to blame Raskin. I mean, they should honestly weed out people through performances and just continue having people vote, if you ask me. I call bullshit because you could really also have people vote for who is the strongest candidate to eliminate the competition. That's why I don't know about that. I'm not saying any of these girls are unethical. None of them are. We know they're not. Whatever, going by most competitions, there sometimes are the bad apples. If you see like reality TV shows, you see people with negative intentions. I love how she talks about food, even in this interview bit. I just hope she never changes it because this is what makes her fucking perfect. Sure, I kind of do want to try the way she's hyping it up. Not where I live. I wish I could because what she's saying sounds delicious. I like how she has to be reminded. Damn, that's a good transition. Ah, who the hell would not be able to vote for her? I know I would have to vote. I mean, I would have to not vote for her. I'd want her to stay. I don't know if I get to see the face behind the costume. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad physically. I mean, I wouldn't blame Reina with all she's got on her table. And I love scenes like this too because it really does again emphasize how much Jun does care. At least they're doing him service by making him more than just a mascot there. And it further continues off that plot point where it was said that Jun does care about the girls. I have to look at what Jun Is-kyun looks like. Well, yeah, obviously the one is gonna give an edge to the teams with bigger groups because the bigger groups are probably not gonna want to vote against any of their own members. They're gonna vote against people in other groups. That's also something I'm just thinking about right now too when it comes to this voting thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like some of the psychological reactions from the girls though regarding all this. Hmm. Oh, I guess that's not really an option then. I just hope they don't do a cop out thing like Ali Pride would and be like, since no one voted for anyone to be eliminated, everyone gets to stay. I just hope they don't do that because I feel like they would have put unnecessary drama in the series and they went that route. So I hope it doesn't do the Idly Pride route. That'd be some bullshit. Because Idly Pride did a multiple cop outs. And I fucking hated its bullshit when it did that. But who knows? Maybe that series will surprise me and I'll do something cool. But so far, it seems inclined of copying Idly Pride a lot. Oh, okay. Now this seems like it leads somewhere pretty nice. Now it's gonna make me wonder if the girls in the other competitions had to vote for some of the other members to be eliminated. Hmm. And that's the most impressive part about Reina. She's actually right about that. And Reina's been able to make it this far despite that fact. She does. It's just that she hasn't noticed it yet. And I kind of like this now. They utilize the cleaning lady to great effect too. Because sometimes it takes a third party observer to make some terrible situations better. And ironically enough, even after Akari's passed away, she's still in people's hearts, and you can say she's alive in a way, with some people singing her songs due to her singing. So there's something really beautiful about music in and of itself, where someone can pass away, but if there's recordings of their music, you can kind of say they live on too, in a way. Well, yeah, I mean, like a transplant of the heart can make you a great singer. Honestly, when Rena said that, I thought I was full of bullshit. But I just hope at the very least they make her apologize. It's not gonna make the previous episode automatically good if she apologizes, but it'll make the previous episode less awful. If at the very least Lorena owns up to her mistake. And that'll at least lead to some good character development too. I just love seeing characters fucking run like that. Especially when it's so well done like that. I'm gonna have to look up the full version of the song because this sounds so damn good. She shouldn't run too fast because she should sprain an ankle. Oh no, seriously, she could sprain herself if she trips. Finally! I've been waiting for so long for that. Good. Okay, at least she's become self-aware. But regardless, it's not really Shizune's fault, though. Yeah, I mean, she just happened to look at where the letter was at. The thing is, that no one's ever asking her to be like her sister, though. Rena has to be her own thing. Okay. I like this. We're seeing our girl become a bit more wiser. Still doesn't make what made the previous episode A-okay. It doesn't because it pretty much made a normally rational character like Reina completely irrational. But hey, at least it's something. And saying that though, Reina saying all this, this feels a little bit rushed though. I would have loved if she would have reflected on this for like a week or something because her being angry towards Shizune one day, then the next day being happy like this feels like it's a little bit too quick. And it's something they have to do this because the series is limited to one core, but still though. I mean, that moment is kind of cute though. I mean, that's a pretty cute moment there. I just hope Reina doesn't drop out though. Because that'd be a fucking twist if she drops out. Yeah, I'm assuming she dropped out because they just panned away. And Shizune doesn't look happy one bit. Oh! Or maybe she might have left the island already. That's my guess. Because Reina didn't look like she was in the best emotional state. Woo boy. Oh, I like this. How far ingrained Akari was in Reina's life. Unfortunately, as you grow up, because even in the situations where someone doesn't become famous as you grow up, you start to detach from your loved ones. That's just the natural course of life. And I love how they emphasize this really well in this specific sequence. Oh. Oh, okay. So yeah, it looks like she's gonna quit then. Yeah, she quit because even like the server lady, the way she's reacting. Hmm. But you know what? And saying that, that was probably one of the best sequences involving Reina, though, because the thing is, though, she's probably apologizing because she feels like she never really truly gave it her all because she's not fully impassioned with the music. There's they really wouldn't, especially since Rena had so much talent. She's got to stay. Oh, Oh yeah. Oh, whoa! That's pretty dark right there. But she definitely considered that possibility, though. Not that I would blame her, though. And considering she's going to spend the most time with Reina, so. Oh, considering she spent the most time with her, she definitely has the best perspective on the whole thing. And she's right about that. Because you know what they say, before you can help anyone else, you kind of have to help yourself first before you can help anyone else. Oh, but you know what? Oh, I wish it was longer. But you know what? This series, it finally had a good episode. I'm saying because last week was pretty fucking oof. This episode, while yes, there were some flaws, and I'll mention some of the flaws in this episode. They're dragging on the whole voting plot point a bit too fucking long for my liking because it's episode 9 already. They've had this plot point for like what, 3 episodes now, almost a quarter of the series. So that's already a concern because when it gets to the final round, we're not going to see the girls be able to practice their performances and all that kind of jazz when it comes to the final round in the series. And I saw, yeah, it's listed for 13 episodes. So that's my only concern. Because I had a similar issue where it spent so much time on training that when it came to the performances in the final few episodes, it really didn't do much until the very last episodes. So I can only hope this series doesn't fall into the same trappings, but it's looking like it might, though. That's my only concern with the episode. Oh, never mind, it's back. Oh, yeah, I'm assuming Reina's going to choose herself. I'm assuming the other girls are going to make their sheets blank. That's going to be my guess. I don't know why she threw that paper with authority. I wonder who Shizune is going to. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Shizune also had a blank paper. I think they're all going to be blanks except for Reina's. That's my guess. And they're going to make us wait a week. Uh-huh. Yep, I know it. I fucking knew it. But hey, I'm not going to blame him for doing that because that's a perfect fucking cliffhanger. I mean, I don't think you can make a much more perfect cliffhanger than that. And here's another thing I felt that was off about this episode, too. Because here's the thing about this episode. Something that I felt off is just the way that Reina. It felt like she apologized a bit too quickly because sometimes when people are in a major argument like that, it could take weeks or days. It just feels a little bit too quick that she did it the next day after having the talk with the housekeeper lady. It just felt like it was too abrupt, in my opinion. But, and saying that there are positives, at least we finally get to see Reina apologize. And here's another thing about this episode too that I at least like. aside from Rena apologizing, I like how at the very least you also get to hear a bit more of Akari's music during the episode, even though it was small chunks, and we got to see how Akari molded Reina, with the point that Reina copied a lot of things off of Akari. So that's what also made the episode nice, too, in its own way. But in saying that, though, I get the feeling that no one's going to be eliminated. We're going to get blamed. And if that ends up being the case, if no one votes for anyone else, it's going to make some of the other episodes feel wasted, because instead of focusing on this fucking plot point, they could have given us more characterization on some of the other girls that have been underutilized, like Mako or Nagisa or Uta. You know, the girls that are not straight up Shizune or Reina, because that's the thing. Yes, there are bits I enjoy about the episode, but I'm like, okay, but what about the characterization for all the other girls introduced? Is this just going to be like a lot of the other idol anime that I've seen over the years, where it has all these characters that don't get development except for maybe one or two at best? Because that'd be sad if this series falls apart like all the other idol anime I've seen in the past. Feels like recently the only idol franchise that knows what the fuck they're doing is Love Live, because that series knows that at least it needs to build its characters. But who knows? Again, maybe this series will pull out something out of its hat for its finale, but it ain't looking like it, because, and then focusing on this drama, it's not giving time to focus on some of the minor characters in the series. And it's a damn shame, because I like the bits where you have some Nagisa characterization or Ao characterization or Mako characterization. But that might be a liar if I said any of them were fully realized characters. The only one that you can say is somewhat fully realized is Shizune and Reina. And that's about it. Just two girls out of a cast of how many? I have to look at my anime. Let's just see how many girls we got that are mains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 9 out of 9 girls. Only 2 of them have pretty much any depth at all. Yeah, that's a little concerning. But in saying that, I still like what they did from a character standpoint for Reina, at the very least, seeing her apologize. And I also like the way they give the housekeeper some characterization too, when she actually gave some encouraging words towards Reina. I even love how we saw some of Reina's self-confidence issues too. So that's why there were some positives in the episode that I liked. And it was nice getting to see Panda Dude John without the panda outfit. So that was another nice positive. And as for the animation quality, that's the only thing where I can say is consistent. The animation quality did look good. Hell, this series has some of the better production values of the season. So there's anything that the series does well, it's the visuals. This series never fucks up its visuals, so I can say at the very least that. And the arc is pretty. But damn, I really hope for the finishing episodes, it has more character depth. But it's only going to have like 4 episodes left? That doesn't feel like enough time. And not just that, aside from having to balance all these 9 girls, they still got to give Shizune and Reina a lot of stuff too, while also trying to find a way of developing 7 girls that have been underutilized. Ooh, boy. Just feels like the series is going to be a train wreck. I still enjoy it. I like this episode. And if this series were a 2-core, I'd have absolute faith in it. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a lot of time to work with. But I am 2-core. The series is a 1-core series. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode. I liked it, but I'm concerned for the rest of the episodes of the series. And y'all can't blame me, because I've seen pretty much all the non-sequel, non-spin-off anime for 7 seasons. So yeah, most of the animes at this point start falling apart. Hopefully the series doesn't, but you never know. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I will see y'all later if y'all come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for watching my video. And I hope you have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.